All right, so the meaning of Cutter's White Lightning. It's in the name. Song's about booze. When I had written this song originally 10 years ago, it was called Trade You for Whiskey. And I mentioned before, it was the first song I ever wrote. Or the lyrics were kind of cringe. It was a breakup song about a girl. So when I decided to rewrite all these songs, I wanted to update it a little bit. So I kept the concept of it being about alcohol, but I switched it over to the moonshine that we used to drink in Saudi Arabia. So I mentioned before, I worked over there for 4 years. And for those of you that don't know, liquor, highly illegal, conservative Muslim country. You could find real stuff over there, but it would basically be like a drug deal, right? Like, it's black market, very shady, and then of course the prices are insane. Like you're looking to pay like $600 for like a fifth of Johnny Walker Black or something. Like for context, I think it's like 50 in the States. So yeah, they priced out of that a little bit, but you could also find manufactured stuff, local stuff, and beer, wine, or moonshine. Of course, there's the question of quality, like who you getting it from. But luckily, I lived on a Western compound at the time, and a bunch of people brewed it. I knew one guy, engineer who worked for Boeing, kind of a dick, but he actually brewed some decent stuff. So he had a whole rig set up for this, and I think he used like sugar water and then yeast, and actually he had these packets that he would order from England, and they were labeled as cake mixes, but they were specifically packaged to like fly under the radar of authorities in like Muslim countries, and they would have professional brewing quality yeast in these cake batch mixes. And so he would brew this stuff. It was decent, hit or miss. He flavored it with like lemon and orange. So yeah, and then we bottled it up in these like juice bottles. So he was Irish. We nicknamed him McGillicuddy, and shortened that to Cutters and Cutters White Lightning. So yeah, drink it with Pepsi juice. We would make jungle juice for like parties and stuff. So not as good as Johnny Walker, but it does the job.